Hey guys, welcome back to Hard Gold. This is the final gym overview. 16 out of 16, finally. So, as soon as you walk in, the gym advice guy has you withdraw your Pokemon, just like the 8th gym from Johto. So, Blue's gym pretty much uses the same kind of puzzle from Giovanni's gym and the various Team Rocket hideouts across the series, but his gym has a much cooler design to them, and in general looks a lot cooler than the design of his gym from Generation 2, which was basically just Legos. So I got pretty raped up after those fights because I forgot to heal my team after arriving at Viridian after beating Blaine and stuff. So yeah, that second fight was an accident and it was relatively difficult. Blue himself, Japanese name Green, isn't that tough, but he was a few levels higher than me, but the level difference wasn't as big as it was with, say, Lieutenant Surge or Sabrina, who had around the same level. Meanwhile, I was in the low 40s. Here I'm in the late 40s, early 50s. So yeah. So all you have to do is take the path that I showed here, which I arrived at by just randomly guessing, and there I actually reset because I got pretty destroyed in my first attempt. So we hear the awesome Kanto Gym Leader music for the final required time, and pose. It's a pretty cool pose, I suppose. Oh ho ho, rhyming. So he starts off with Executor, and I try Psybeam since last time I didn't, and it led to problems fast. So Psybeam, what the hell, Psybeam? Signal Beam. Signal Beam takes him out relatively quickly. One hit, that's relatively fast. Not relatively, it is fast. And then he sends out, what is this, Rhydon. So I switched to Medicham, I believe, to go for the Ice Punch. At least, I know I eventually end up doing that. I don't know if that's what I do. Nope. I send out for Alligator, who then Earthquakes. So, yeah. Final gym leader battle. It's pretty cool, I suppose. I think it was a really cool concept, fighting the rival and the main character from the previous generation. It was a pretty good concept, and it should be brought back, because I wouldn't mind fighting Gold or any of the other main characters. And by the way, I know that his apparent English name is Ethan, but I don't care. He's still Gold to me, and I refuse to call him Ethan. Especially since it doesn't really make too much sense, in my opinion. So, he full restores his Rhydon. I Ice Punch, and that's a 2-hit KO, I believe. Yeah, 2-hit KO. But I outspeed, plus I have a Life Orb on this thing, and it is EV trained, so that is going to take out a relatively pathetic in-game Pokemon. Especially considering that it's pretty evenly matched with it. So he brings out, let's see what this is, whatever. I think its Japanese name is Pidgeotto. Actually, no, it's Pidgeot. My bad. Wait, is it? shit, let me check. Because from what I can read, it seems to be Pidgeotto, but I'm not sure. It's Pidgeot, I guess. Its name is apparently supposed to be pronounced Pidgeot, but I just say Pidgeot because that's how I said it as a child. And Pidgeot just kind of sounds a bit weird to me. I'm not sure why. Excuse me. So as you noticed, Blue has 6 Pokemon. Alternative names besides Green, Gary, Dix, Oak, and various other names. Those are the most prominent, though. Dix, Oak. It's on his birth certificate, so. Machamp has Earthquake, which I wasn't expecting, but I got off Paralysis on it, so I was happy about that. And I bring in Shifty Eyes. Earthquake obviously misses because of my flying type, and I use Fly. And then he Stone Edges, which obviously takes me out viciously. I think it would make sense if Stone Edge was it did more damage to a flying Pokemon, seeing as how it starts out around ground level, maybe like a foot or so above, and then just kind of shoots straight up, presumably gaining momentum. But either way, took out Crobat, and I just bring in Jirachi, and Jirachi doesn't take it out, unfortunately. It Earthquakes, which will be a super effective due to my Steel type. And Crobat has both a defense and special defense of 80, so I mean, it's alright, but from what I can tell, it could be a bit better. I mean, it's it won't survive too many hits, is what I'm trying to say. So he brings out, fucking Arcanine, the Dog of Satan, who has an ability, who we shall not speak of, which, if his particular Arcanine has it, it wasn't showcased in this video, because we don't talk about that ability around these parts. And the first smart ass to post the name of the ability in the comments, I'm going to rape you with a rusty spoon. And then he has the audacity to Flare Blitz my Jirachi, which takes it out. Bastard. So, out comes Tyranitar, who I have to give props to the person who traded me this Tyranitar, because it has saved my ass multiple times. I don't know if that person still watches my videos, but you know, I'm not going to name them because I don't want people to go and harass him, but I really do appreciate it. And by harass, I mean like ask for shinies or whatever, because someone would do it, probably. I never underestimate the stupidity of some of my slower fans. So, Gyarados. It's Gyarados. It's just Gyarados. God damn, what the hell? Every single time I try to do one of these overviews, I wind up yawning. And this might be like the last gym overview ever, because as cool as they are, they just kind of got old to narrate and edit after a while. So with 5th gen and whatnot, I might just record the actual gym leader fights. Just cause, you know, Sabrina sat on my computer, the Sabrina video sat on my computer for like 3 months, because I just got way too lazy to edit it and whatnot. But just recording the gym leader file would make things easier. So, yeah. If I don't do any more gym overviews, you know why, and they were fun while they lasted, more or less. So, down goes Blue's final Pokemon, and with that, Green/Blue defeated. And it's time for us to claim our Earth badge, our very last badge. And he gives us TM 92. I'm not sure what that is. I think it's Trick Room. Yeah, it's Trick. It has to be Trick Room, because I'm pretty sure he uses a Trick Room team. So there we go, all 16 badges, and that unlocks some cool stuff, which I will be showcasing in the next 2 videos. And I think you already know exactly what I mean by that. In before someone doesn't. So yeah, that concludes that. And when you leave the gym, Professor Oak or somebody calls you and just randomly talks to you about random stuff, and go back to his lab so he can be a pedophile and rape you and whatnot. But yeah, that's that. So see you guys next time.